All right, guys. Grill's heated up. I got it at 375 since, you know, before testing, things like that. I've noticed that the heat that you have it set at translates pretty good to any cast iron or any pan that you're using. So that's what I want. I want my oil to be around 375. Got my cast iron with some avocado oil in it. I got my marinara blended up. We got some Marzanos in there, some heirlooms in there, a little garlic, oregano, a little basil. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. And I'm just gonna let that go on the other side. Just let it soak in some of the smoke. I got oak and char hickory going, and we are going to get our iron on there, get our oil heated, and we are going to grill fry our chicken. So let's do this. So first of all, our marinara ran through, got them all pureed nice. So we are going to throw this guy right on over here. And then we're going to put our iron like so. So, got our marinara going, got our oil heating up. It's going to soak up some smoke at the same time. And then we'll get the chicken out here. I'll test that with the infrared and start frying. So, all right, boys and girls. Just checked our oil. We are right at the 380 mark, so that'll be good. Chicken breasts are straight out of the fridge. I don't want them to overcook. I want to get them nice and brown, but they're still going to cook when we put the lasagna together and throw it back on the smoker. So let's start frying. Get you over here. Give our sauce a stir. Number one. Let that go for a minute. Let me grab a pan real quick. Oh, nice and golden. Give this guy a flip. That other side toasty. Look at that. Oh, man. Got that oil, taking in some of that smoke. Got our marinara over here. Living the life. Close the lid, throw some more at that. Let that go for a few minutes. And I'm going to bang out the other three. I'm just going to pull them out. Set them on a pan over here. I have some paper towel, any excess grease, stuff like that. You know, we don't need to be eating that. Even though it is avocado oil, it's all I use for anything. So I don't even have a single other oil in my house. It's got all the same benefits as olive oil, but it has a massive burn point, so you can fry in it. You can use it for dressings. You can use it for whatever the hell you want to use it for. Avocado oil is fantastic. And if you get it at Sam's Club or Costco, you can get a quart of it for $9. So you really can't beat it. Stuff is great, honestly. So I'm gonna let that go. I'll put it on some fast forward here, just bang this out, and we'll get the rest of these chicken done. Hey, boys and girls. So we're finishing up our last piece here. I'm about to take the marinara off, but we had a mishap and we had a chunk fall off. So I figured, seems like pit privilege to me, you know what I mean? Look at this thing. Look how crispy it is. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's awesome. Just awesome. All right, so this is what we got. This guy just went down here about a minute or so ago. Got about another minute or two left on her. And sauce is starting to hold together real nice. You guys see that? It's kind of hard from over there, I know. So I'm gonna pull him off because it's done. Check this out. I'm gonna close this lid. Look at that. Oh man. It smells amazing. So. All right, we're gonna finish up that last piece and let's go put together our lasagna. All right, guys. So we got our noodles here, done just a little heavier than al dente, because they'll cook more. We got our beautiful smoked fried chicken right there. We got our marinara. We got some fresh mozzarella. We got some shredded mozzarella. We got some Monterey. And we have Asiago Parmesan Romano. Thick shaved blend right here. That's gonna go on the top just to give us that some salty brownness on it. So the goal here is to preserve that beautiful crispy chicken that we work so hard to make. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the lasagna noodles as defense. So since this is going on the smoker, the bottom is gonna get a little hotter. We're just gonna take a little bit, not much, we're just gonna moisten the bottom of this with some of our marinara. We don't want it to saturate the pasta and all that other good stuff. So we're just gonna put just a little bit down here, make sure she gets all around. And we're just gonna spread this out inside the pan. Just like so. Now, you know what? Let me bring you guys up here. You'll be able to see a lot better. Let's do it like this. All right, so here we got our pan. Just a little coated. Now, we're gonna take our noodles. I always like to do my bottom short wave first, so I have my sides for the lasagna, our little walls. And we're gonna overlap them just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Just like so. It won't be perfect. And this one's a little bit dead for me, but whatever. It'll work. All right, now we're gonna make our walls with our other one anyway, so it doesn't really matter, you know what I mean? So now, let's put some glue in there. I'm going to first throw a little bit of mozzarella. Now I'm using the Monterey because I'm not using a ricotta or a bechamel or anything like that, you know, and that stuff, you know, it melts, it's creamy when it melts, so it gives you that. And the fact that I hate ricotta and all that other shit just makes it even a better idea for me, you know? So now we're gonna take our chicken. Oh man, look at that. And try to eyeball it to make sure we can fit them in there. That should work. We don't mind a little overlap, do we? I don't. Just like so. Just like that. Now we're gonna throw the Monterey. Now not much. We just want some glue for the next layer of noodles. We have our sauce towards the bottom. Now we're gonna start saucing. And we're gonna lay these guys long ways. Just like this. Try to bring it up a little bit over here. So we have some structure on the sides, you know what I mean? It'll keep it all together. Just like that. Then we'll go over here. Essentially only going to be 2 layers because the chicken's in there, but you know. Just like that. Now we're going to sauce it up. So we got our pasta running defense for us. Oh man, that marinara smells damn good. I like the smell of marinara when it's got a little oak in it, you know what I mean? And we're gonna save enough for just one last thing, but we wanna make sure there's moisture in there. There we go. Now we're going to do one more chicken. This one will be all right because we'll have crispy on this side. We got crispy on the other side. We got our noodles running defense. They should all play together real nice. More cheese. Go a little heavier on this one now. I didn't want to put cheese on the bottom because the cheese starts taking the sauce away. You know, I want to keep that sauce on there. I want to let that kind of melt into the chicken and into the breading. We have a real crisp breading, so it should hold up. I don't know. I've seen it in a cartoon once, you know? See what happens. And I'm going to blend that with a little Monterey because it's lasagna and you got to have cheese. Oh, it's going to be awesome. All right, now let's do this. And I'm going to just tuck them in just a little bit for some structure. I like to leave a little bit out because then they get all crispy and I don't know, they're almost like little lasagna Parmesan chips when you're eating it. It's awesome. So tuck some in. That one went down a little far. I want to keep some of that out because I like that. Just like so. Man, that piece of chicken's really messing with me. There we go. Now we're good. We won. Get in there. Get in there. Oh. One more. Let me slide this over a little bit. Messed up my spacing just a little bit. Got a little excited. And last but not least, this guy right here. Leave enough over. I can tuck down in this corner a little bit. And that's what we got. So now we're going to take the rest of our sauce here. So this stuff gets all browned up and sticky icky. And we're going to spread this around up top. Let that stuff really set, you know, that'll give you that, like in regular chicken parm, you know, where you Toss it on top of the chicken breast, toss it in the oven. That top sauce gets all cooked up real nice. This will be the same deal. Afraid to get them corners. Get it even. Any spots. All right, so now what I'm gonna do up here is I'm just gonna use a thin coat of Monterey. This will help bind them top noodles together a little bit, along with what's really gonna set this top off here. Spread this around so this edges getting all a little cheesy. Just like that. Now, we're gonna take our fresh mozz and we are going to lay that like so right across this bad boy. It's gonna get silly. Best tasting glue you ever had. Just like that. Make sure it's in there, you know what I'm saying? And now for that brown saltiness, see this stuff right here? I get this at Sam's. This stuff is fantastic. It's great on salads too. We're just gonna take some of this. And just sprinkle it. We don't want much of it. This stuff is, you know, it will take over everything. But it'll get nice and brown. It adds that little, just that saltiness to it. It's good stuff. Super good stuff. Just like that. And now, we're just gonna take some oregano. Just to tie that in there. And a little parsley. That's that. Chicken parm lasagna. So I got the pit back down to 350 now. Now we're gonna go toss it back on there and let this stuff all melt together. So we're back here. Temp's finally back down. Let's get this guy on there. Come on, look at that shit. Look at that shit we made, man. Damn, that's grilling. Let's get it on here. I'm gonna put him right here. And we are gonna close the lid and let that thing just soak in some smoke. Ooh. It's either the smoke or I got the feels because that shit's gonna be so good. One of the two. Let that soak in, let all that cheese melt. We know everything's already cooked inside, so we don't have to worry about that. The chicken's well insulated. It was just a little bit done. Like I said, it was frozen in the middle. Well, not frozen, but super cold in the middle. It'll be good. It'll be super good. We should still have nice crispy chicken when we cut it open. And we should just be living the life, man. So let this go, and I'll be back. All right, boys and girls. The moment of truth. So it's been, I don't know, 25 minutes, something like that. So check it out. Oh man, look at that. It's melty. See what I was talking about? The little crunchy ends. Things are so tasty. Damn. All right. Let's shut this bad boy down. Check this out. Check this out. Look at that. Come on. Damn. That's grilling. Shit. I'll drink to that. All right. I'm going to get it in the house and let her cool for about 5 minutes, and let's cut into it. All right. Let's dig in and see what we made. There we go. Try to get in here without destroying it. Look at that. Chicken Parm lasagna. That's what I'm talking about. All right. That's all I got. I'm gonna eat.